I think that's really, I was jotting down as you were speaking, what were the key things that you did with me? And I realized I wrote down a few things. So one was, I think I came to you initially because I felt like I had a few challenges with my current situation. And I felt like I could use some help getting some clarity on how to navigate the current situation and the challenges, which then kind of led you and me into, well, where do you really want to be? So defining where I wanted to go. Along the way, I think there was some of that interpersonal coaching, like working through, hey, you're going to have the same kind of challenges that you had in your current situation and your future situation. So you do have to adapt and change and deal with those things differently so you won't be in the same. So we did work through that. I think along the way, you were able to see who I am very clearly, and therefore you were able to cheerlead me when I was doubting myself. I think you saw something in me that made me, that sometimes I doubt, and you gave me that kind of coaching or that kind of, I call it cheerleading, to remind myself, no, you really do got this. You should hear yourself. You really are, you got it. And so you helped me to, I think, just take that, trust myself better, And like I said, I'm looking at the picture of the ocean behind you, and that's what really kind of gave me that analogy that I came up with. Don't go from a pond to a little bit bigger of a lake. You'll end up in the same emotional state. Really branch out to where you can go. And I've branched out to a position that can open up my way of being forever, So I really do value the time we spent together. I really don't think I would be here without the coaching. I really don't. I don't think I would have ever been here. And just the LinkedIn, changes, the session we had to look at LinkedIn, although that wasn't, probably the biggest part of it. It was in a way. It's like I had to do all that work that we did before, and then it was just a session of LinkedIn and throwing down on the screen what it is, who I am. There was a lot of work to get there, The actual changing it on LinkedIn and on the paper resume, really, it's laborious and it's a bit of a pain and you have to go through it. It's really knowing who you are and what you bring, what value you bring to the world. And, so you helped me with both of those. And I love my LinkedIn, by the way.